up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Retro Reviews. Today I'm doing a very different video. It's my first time doing this. It's my top 10 favorite energy drinks. Just a little backstory. I didn't really drink energy drinks for the longest time. I'm gonna say maybe 1 year ago. So let's say January 2020 is when I started drinking energy drinks. So I never was drinking like Red Bull or the Monsters or anything like that. I know those were one of the first two to come out. I didn't start drinking energy drinks until Bang became real popular. That's like the first energy drink I tried. So like the Bang Peach Mango and I think there's so many flavors Bang has. Rainbow Unicorn. I think they may have the most flavors of all the companies out there. So, anyways, this is a top 10. This is I have my favorites here, and there's three things to consider. I do have a few honorable mentions that didn't quite make my top 10 list, but I am going to go over those. I also have a couple dishonorable mentions. Those were ones that I tried them, but they couldn't they couldn't win me over even after trying multiple flavors of that company. And then the third thing to consider is I do have an energy drink that I have not tried yet, but it's like one I'm really wanting to try, but I'm having trouble finding it locally, so I might have to go online and get it. So let's start with those three. So of those three topics there, as one of my favorite villains, Robert Durant, once said, he said, custom dictates that you render the bad news first. So let's get the negatives out of the way. And the first negative is adrenaline shock. Yeah, this one here is the acai berry. I've also tried the watermelon, and I think a couple other flavors. I've tried like 3 or 4, and it's just like, yeah, after trying 4, it's just like some of the flavors are so. Maybe the cotton candy would be one I could say it's so, but the other flavors I just did not like. So yeah, that's adrenaline shock. I probably will never buy them again, because after trying 4 different flavors from the one company, it's like, man, you had 4 chances to get me, and you failed all 4 times. So yeah, so that's that one. And really the same goes for this company here, Ray's. I heard about these guys, and I have tried like 4 different flavors. Yeah, the same thing. Some of them were so, and others were worse than that, where I just did not like it at all. And with these energy drinks, with the prices being around $2, $2.50 a can, sometimes maybe even $3 a can. Yeah, even just don't get it. That don't cut it. You got to be better than that to get my money. To pay that kind of money for one 16-ounce can. So yeah, those are the 2 negatives that I can think of, or the 2 companies that I just not a fan of. But if you're a fan of those, hey, let me know. And if there's maybe you have a favorite flavor of those companies, leave me a comment below, and maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll give them another chance if maybe you can talk me into it. And the one drink that I'm really wanting to try, and have been wanting to try for a while, that I just can't find it locally. I may have to go online to find it. Is the Rockstar X-Durance Marshmallow. Now I like marshmallows. It's like, I think a lot of people do. But yeah, I've heard about it. I've seen advertisements for it. But yeah, it's like I'm really wanting to try the marshmallow, the Rockstar marshmallow. If any of you guys have tried it, let me know if it's any good or not. Alright, so let's get on with my honorable mentions here. This one's called Cut. I've only seen this at like Dollar General here recently. And this here's the watermelon pomegranate flavor. It's really good. It could have probably made it in my top 10, but there's just so many other ones I like, better. And this top 10, just a disclaimer, this is just my top 10, my personal list. There is no official top 10 list out there, because especially being that taste of all of our senses that we have, sight, hearing, touch, and taste. Like of all of our senses, taste is like the one that probably could be like very different from someone else. Like if we all can like see this, this is a red wall behind me. We all probably can see that, right? We all hear some music going on, but you taste. It's like we can taste the same thing, like taste the same thing as far as like the same drink, but one person can love it and the other person can really hate it. So taste is it's such a big there's so many variances there. So anyways, here's my other honorable mention, Bang Froze Rose. Now they was going obviously for a wine taste there with the Froze, or I'm sorry, the Rose. That is a wine. I'm not a wine expert, although that is probably like the only alcoholic beverage I drink. Not sure if I've had any rosé. I usually like Moscato. That's like I like sweet drinks. For me to drink something, it's gotta taste good. And so like those dry wines out there, it's just like they're just like ugh. So yeah, Froze Rosé. It's a good one. Another one I don't have the can for it is Pina Colada, right? So might as well mention that one along with the Froze Rosé. Those are kind of like alcoholic, references there for drinks. But Pina Colada, I would say it again could have made my top 10. It's got a really good, really good strong flavor. Problem is, it's really good, but it's one of those drinks where you kind of got to be in the mood for it, right? So for that reason alone, that's why it didn't make my top 10. Okay, and my last honorable mention here is Bang Purple Guava Pear. Now, if you're watching this, Caffeine Man, I want you to look there. If you can see that can, Purple Guava Pear, not Purple Pear Guava, as you always say it. So I don't know if you just do that on purpose just to be funny, or maybe you just didn't look at it close enough, but yeah, it is Purple Pear Guava. Now you got me saying it. It is Purple Guava Pear. This is actually one of the first Bang drinks I tasted, so it became one of my favorites because I love pear. Pear is like probably my favorite fruit. It's one fruit where I can eat fresh or canned. It's about the only fruit that I can tolerate if it's in a can. This one almost made my top 10. It actually was in the top 10. It was number 10, but it was battling out with the one that ended up being in the number 10 spot, and that is C4 Purple Frost. So these two were going at it head to head. The two purples were battling it out. I was leaning towards the Bang Purple Guava Pear, and I was thinking that was going to be number 10. But I don't know. Maybe it's this explosive C4 blend that's in here. I'm not going to go into a lot of details as far as like all the drinks. I probably will do a review of these individually because it would probably be like a really long video if I went into like a lot of detail on each and every drink. So yeah, the C4 Purple Frost ended up beating out the Bang Purple Guava Pear. This has 200 grams of caffeine. 200 milligrams of caffeine. So it doesn't have as much as Bang, because Bang has 300. But it's just got, and as you would probably suspect, it is a grape flavor, and it has just an interesting name, Purple Frost, right? But yeah, it's I like grape, and it's really the only grape flavor in my top 10. But yeah, C4 Purple Frost, number 10. Okay, so I'm gonna get it. I made a list here. I'm gonna check that off. All right, so number 9. This is my Monster Ultra Fiesta. This is my only Monster in my top 10, and honestly, it's the only Monster that I can say that I like so far. And I have really. It almost, you know, if it wasn't for this one, it would have ended up on my dishonorable mention list. Because I actually tried a lot of these Monster Ultras, a lot of flavors. I'm going to say I probably tried at least 5. And this was the only one I liked. Now, this was like the first one I tried, so I guess I kind of lucked out. Because after 4, if I would have, you know, tried this last, like if I, you know, would have went 0 for 4 and didn't like any of the 4, I probably wouldn't have never got this one. But luckily, this was like the first one I tried, and I liked it a lot. So I'm like, okay, so that made me start trying the other ones. But it was just like, you know, tried 4. I'm gonna say I tried 4 more flavors and didn't like them. So this, yeah, but Monster Ultra. This one has like 10 calories. Yeah, all the energy drinks I drink are either 0 calories or just like, you know, the 10 calories or low calories. So they have like the sucralose in it for the sweetener. I do not like to drink, you know, I guess you would say like the regular drinks. And that's true with soda pop as well. I drink diet. So I just don't like drinking, well, either sugar or high fructose corn syrup, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, Monster Ultra Fiesta, that's number 9. And briefly, for the taste, I would say it's kind of like Mountain Dew Baja Blast, but maybe a little bit more of a melon taste added to it. So it's kind of got a nice twist, and there is a little bit of sourness to it as well. All right, so we got that one checked off. Number 8. I'm sorry. Yeah, number 8. Another C4. Bam! Cotton candy. Now, I tried Bang's cotton candy, and I think it was like almost a little too sweet. This one here, it's just kind of got a nice balance to it. It's not really like over, like. That's the thing with Bang. I mean, you got to give them credit. It's like they go hardcore with the flavors. It's like, you know, they're usually pretty you know, deep, rich flavors. But this one's kind of, it's not as heavy. It's kind of, you know, I'm gonna say just medium. It's not weak or diluted, but it's just kind of medium. I would say it's got a nice balance to it. C4 cotton candy. That's number 8 on my list. I'm checking them off here so I don't, you know, get them mixed up here. Alright, so number 7. Bang Candy Apple Crisp. If you can see that. Yeah. Wow, this is like a really good, it's like, it almost is like, kind of takes me back to my childhood. It reminds me of like, you know, those desserts, apple cobbler or apple crisp, you know, that your, you know, maybe your grandparents used to make for you. Really, really good. It could be higher on the list, but again, there's these other ones that just kind of, you know, edged it out a little bit. But yeah, definitely, if you like apple, Bang Candy Apple Crisp. So there's number 7 checked off. Number 6. This one's not too easy to find. I had to get this one through the Zero Pack program, and that is Alani Blue Slush. Yeah. Yeah, this came in the Zero Pack program. That is a program where you get like, they send you out like 5 sugar-free energy drinks per month, and they usually include a couple snacks with it as well. But that's how I came across this one, and I really liked it. And again, I've tried a couple other Alani's since then that I found locally, and of course, didn't really care for them. But yeah, definitely. So this one is, as you would imagine, it's like a blueberry flavor, but it's not sour though. It's on the sweeter side. I do like sweeter drinks, you know. So yeah, definitely a sweet blueberry drink. Definitely highly recommend it if you can find it. All right, so there's 5 down, 5 to go. Well, here we go. Rain Peach Fizz. This comes in at number 5. Now, Rain and Bang are very similar. You know, they both have 300 milligrams of caffeine. You know, they both usually offer either the 0 calorie or just the 10 calories. Similar ingredients, you know, the electrolytes, the BCAA aminos, right? These are kind of like a pre-workout drink or could be used for that. The coenzyme CoQ10. But yeah, peaches are another one of my favorite fruits. Okay, now that is one where I cannot do the can though. It's got to be fresh from the produce, peaches, you know. But yeah, Peach Fizz. It's got a really deep, rich, robust peach flavor. I mean, it makes you feel like you're eating either I would say like a peach from the produce, or like maybe a peach pie or peach cobbler or something like that. Definitely very enjoyable. All right, here we go. We're number 4. Got another Bang for you. Bang Birthday Cake Bash. Yeah, again, this is another like pre-workout drink. It's got the Ultra CoQ10, the EAA aminos, right? And also that super creatine. That's like it's like a liquid form of creatine. Creatine is like usually comes in a powder form. It's like what guys usually, or gals usually, will take that before a workout. It's supposed to help build muscle and stuff, you know. So they got it in there, super creatine. But yeah, Bang Birthday Cake Bash, really good taste. So here we are with the top 3. So we're getting down to the cream of the crop here, right? This here, C4 Strawberry Watermelon Ice. Yeah, this is my favorite C4 drink. Yeah, just those, really the 2 flavors, strawberry and watermelon. It's got a very nice combination. It's got a nice balance to it, you know. And it's, of all the C4s that I've drank, I would say it probably has the highest flavor profile of them all. It definitely has, you know, more flavor than the cotton candy or the purple frost, or even the orange slice, or even the I would say the blue bombsicle. I really wasn't a fan of the blue bombsicle that much, because again, I'm not really a fan of the sour berry drink, you know, and that's kind of what that one was. But yeah, number 3, Strawberry Watermelon Ice. Boom! Definitely recommend that one. Alright, so now we're down to number 2. This one was tough, really. Because my top 2 are, you know, they're really high profile, or high flavor profile drinks. But coming in at number 2 is Rain Lychee. Or Lychee, however you want to pronounce that. It's got, yeah, BCAAs, electrolytes. This one is fairly new to me. I've only tried this one maybe like a month ago, right? And when I first drank it, I was like, man, I was like, it's good, but it's like, it's just so different from anything else I've ever tried. The Lychee is like a Hawaiian fruit, okay? So it's kind of like, imagine like a pear and maybe passion fruit and this Hawaiian fruit, and almost like, but almost still like a candy. There's a candy almost element to it. So like a fruity candy, tropical Hawaiian. It's like, it's got a lot going on there. I got a lot going for it. I definitely highly recommend it. Lychee. That's how I say it, Caffeine Man. That's number 2. That could have been number 1. Like I said, number 1 and number 2 was battling it out, but like kind of like the purple frost and the purple guava pear was battling for number 10. But this one here, it's kind of hard to come by nowadays. I had to order online to get my. I ordered a case online from Walmart.com, but turn it sideways here. Rockstar Thermo Tropical Fire. This is my number 1 favorite energy drink. Yeah, it's got 1,000 milligrams right there, BCAAs. Again, this is like a pre-workout drink. But yeah, this is my favorite drink. Favorite energy drink, that is. It's got a very different taste. I mean, it's actually probably more hard to describe than the Lychee, right? If I had to just try, I would say it's got let's say it's got some guava in there, it's got some pear, some pineapple, maybe even some raspberry, maybe even a hint of strawberry. It's like all blend that together. And I will say this, it does have an aftertaste, but it's a very pleasant aftertaste, okay? And it's got a decent amount of carbonation to it. Now, I first found these at Speedway, my local Speedway here. But again, since then, I haven't been finding it there. So I actually had to go online to order a case of this as well. So I did look out the other day and I found some at Big Lots. They had like 6 left, so I grabbed up all 6. Okay, but yeah, yeah, this one is different though. It has green tea extract in it. That's one thing, because this is like considered, they call it the thermo, right? Because it's a thermogenic drink. So besides the caffeine, they also put some green tea extract in there, which that's been proven to be very good for you. Green tea extract, right? And it's got a decent amount in there. Probably when I do like my individual review of these drinks, I'll go into more detail of like, how much of everything is in it and all that stuff. I just wanted to do a top 10 of, and again, these are just based on flavor alone, right? Flavor profiles. So there you have it, guys. My top 10 energy drinks. I'd like to hear from you. Leave me some comments below. Let me know what you think of my list. Are there any that you have tried and you liked, or just, and if not, just tell me what are your a few of your favorites. Maybe put your top 10 down below in the comments. So that's about going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel with the search results with YouTube. If this is your first time here, tap that red subscribe button down there, and then the bell next to it, ding ding, and that way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Now at the beginning of the video, I hinted that there's to stay tuned to the end, and I'm going to reveal a contest, a giveaway. So what that is, this is just something I came up with. I thought it would be, kind of something cool to do. It's a way for me to give back to you guys, and just show appreciation for you guys tuning in. So what it is there's 3 things you got to do, right, to enter the contest. Tap the like button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, letting me know what your favorite drinks are. Now, you don't have to come up with 10 like I did, but let's just say like 2 or 3, and they could be any kind of drink, energy drink, soda pop, whatever it is. So leave that in the comment below, and then I'm going to have you send me an email with that same answer you left in the comments. That way I can see it's you, and just, for verification purposes. And I'll leave my email in the description below. But if you have something and you want to write it down now, it's ninjapizzeria@gmail.com. So that's ninjapizzeria@gmail.com. Yeah, send me an email, and the subject line, write "I want to win." Okay, so that'll like signify, that'll like, I can quickly recognize it. It's from you guys. It's from this video. So that's about it. I hope you guys are interested in participating in that. And that's all I can think of right now. Until next time, guys, keep it retro.